Honestly, if I could put every single favourite from 2026 on my face at once, I actually would. I would do that. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Carmel, and in today's video, I'm sharing with you my very favourite makeup from 2026 so far. And I'm extra excited today because I have a collaboration with my wonderful friend Rhoda over at Painttheface, who will also be sharing what her favourite picks from 2026 are so far. And I have literally no idea what she has chosen. So it will be really, really interesting to see what her top picks are and if any of them are similar to mine. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then please do keep on watching. So I just want to start by telling you a little bit about my friend Rhoda. And if you are not already subscribed to Rhoda, please do. I know that people say this all the time and probably without thinking that somebody is beautiful on the inside and the out. I genuinely mean that. She has this lovely warmth about her. She's so calming to listen to and to watch. I just immediately feel good when I watch her videos. I think this was a really lovely collab to do because Rhoda is pretty much exclusively high-end luxury makeup where I do everything. So I will do high-end luxury, I'll do drugstore. For that reason, I think that we both bring something really different, and she is so incredibly thorough and she's so authentic and honest in everything that she does. So if something's not good, she's going to tell you. She should have millions of subscribers. I don't really understand why she doesn't. So if you are watching this and you don't already subscribe to her, please don't just subscribe. Watch her. You will not regret it. I promise you. I'm very grateful for her friendship. And yeah, so delighted to be doing this collab. Right, let's start with the first lot of products. So I am only focusing on makeup that has been released in 2026. So if we start with the eyebrows, two products that I cannot put down right now. One is this Maybelline Brow Inserts. This is a triple tipped eyebrow pen. I love eyebrow pens because I don't have any eyebrows, I have to fake it every day. And this literally cuts my application time by 50% because it has these three tips. And this is in the shade Black Brown, by the way. So I just follow the natural direction of my hairs, the few hairs that I do have. And this is, it's not a harsh brow pen, very, very subtle hair strokes. And honestly, I used to spend so long on my eyebrows and this has just cut down the time so much for me. And the eyebrows last all day without a problem. On the other side of the pen, you actually have a gel. Now, I don't like this gel because it's tinted. I don't like tinted brow gels on me personally. My other favorite brow pen was also drugstore, and that is the Essence Microblading Brow Pen. This is so good, but it's a little bit more pigmented than the Maybelline. I love them both, but this one, it just saves me time. And if there's something that I want to do, it's save time because I'm so lazy. My other favorite brow product is from Essence. This is the Brow Lift and Freeze Glue. This has become my number one and I don't want to use anything else, and I think it cost me £4. It just clings onto every hair and it doesn't give a strong lamination because I don't really have the brows to do that, but it keeps the hairs in place all day. It just gives me fuller looking eyebrows and I love it. So yes, they are my favorites and they are all from the drugstore. So I usually start with my eyes, but my skin was prepped ages ago and we're not going to be using anything that's going to give us fallout today. The biggest challenge for me is definitely picking one product for each category, but I will obviously give some honourable mentions. But when I was thinking about which concealer I tried for the first time in 2026, but that has been such a go-to for me, there was one that really stood out, and it's this one from Patrick Tar. This is the Major Skin Soft Blur Brightening Concealer. Now, if you are new here, I have dry skin, dry under eyes, dry everything. This, although I loved it when I first tried it, I've fallen more in love with it as time has gone on. So I have the Patrick Tar in the shade Light Peachy Neutral 2. And interestingly enough, I think me and Rhoda have very similar skin tones. So that is kind of helpful when I'm watching her videos. I like the doe foot. It's slightly angled and I just really enjoy this concealer. I have found that it's very, very self-setting, and that is such a bonus for me because I don't really like to use powder. If I can avoid it, I will. And I find that when I apply this, it literally just stays there all day. I just find it really flattering on my under eyes. And if you were to ask me for a really reliable concealer right now, because don't forget, under eyes do change. Mine do on a daily basis. But I would say that this, it's just so reliable for me. By the way, I'm using my BK Beauty A506 brush just to blend this out. Now, I'd say that the coverage is a medium, but it's definitely buildable. But yeah, I just love how it just feels, it feels creamy, but not serumy. And yeah, I just find that it sets down and it just stays. You saw how quick and easy that just blended out. I really like this. I love it. I really do. Don't get any significant creasing with this. Obviously, I get creasing with every single concealer, as in a little bit of slipping into some fine lines. Totally normal. If I did get a little bit of creasing with this, I just pat it out. That's it. Yeah, really long lasting, flattering all day, covers what I want it to cover. Love it. I love it. Foundations was very hard for me. Okay, so I have a clear winner for 2026 so far, and it is this one from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal True Match Tinted Hyaluron Serum. I don't even know what it's called. It's the L'Oreal Tinted Balm with hyaluronic acid. I think I have 4 shades at this point of this. I'm on 2.5 at the moment. This is a very hydrated, glowy makeup base, and that's my preference. I love glowy, and this I just use all the time. The only thing I don't like about this is the price. It's 22 euros, which is hefty, but it's worth every single teeny tiny penny. So I am going to be putting that on today. However, I do need to mention another couple of products. I have to. So there are 2 foundations that I absolutely fell in love with in 2026. The first one is this, the Essence Silky Blur Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is absolutely brilliant. One of the best foundations at the drugstore, hands down, but I know it hasn't reached the US yet, and I'm going to try and not feature products that everybody can't get, and the majority of my viewers are from the US, believe it or not. So I'm not going to apply that today, but I just wanted to give it a mention that I truly love it. And I did want to mention this, the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I definitely grew to love this foundation. I definitely prefer more lightweight foundations, whereas this is a very special occasion-y foundation for me. I think this is truly amazing. It's so blurring, it's ridiculous. So I'm actually going to mix these two today, because what I don't get from this product here from L'Oreal, this balm, is I don't get a lot of blurring with it. So I'm going to apply this with my Mario F4 brush. I love this for applying balms. I'm going to take the bigger end of it, and you know, I wear this all the time. I wear it every day. It's just so easy to apply. And I have videos on this, and I have a comparison with the It Cosmetics as well. The It Cosmetics is good, and you get a lot of product with the It Cosmetics. You get 18 grams. You only get 8 grams with this, which is small, but it gives you really good coverage, and you don't really need a lot of it. This just makes my life so easy. If you are sensitive to fragrance, you won't like this, because there is fragrance in it. I mean, it's not overpowering, but it's not, I mean, it's not necessary, is it, really? But the Dior, also highly fragranced. You see how quick and easy that is? It just gives me such a glowy finish. It's not tacky, it's not greasy, but I did say in my review of this that I'm not sure how this would work on super oily skin. I think combo you would be fine, but yeah, I'm not sure. Now, I will tell you that I have been using that L'Oreal in conjunction with another 2026 release. This is the Laura Mercier Tinted Blur Balm. I actually love this, but I can't use it all over my face because you only get 5 grams of product, and it's 42 quid. So what I have been doing is using a bit of this and taking it in my T-zone when I need a little bit more blurring. These two together are actual perfection. They really are. I get so many compliments on my complexion when I wear those two together, honestly. But I feel like I do want to use a bit of this because I have really grown to love this. So that's the shade 2.5N. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this just around here. This is probably the most blurring foundation I've ever used, literally. It's so stunning, but it's a little heavy for me on a daily basis. I prefer kind of a skin tint type coverage, but for a night out, for special occasions. Would be the most insane wedding foundation, like really, because it's so blurring and also because it lasts insanely well. Like literally apply it, don't have to worry about it, for real. Beautiful combination and definitely favorites so far in 2026. Bronzer was really hard for me to choose a favorite, so I'm definitely more of a cream bronzer fan, just due to my preferences, my skin being dry. But there's a few bronzers I just want to mention because I feel like I really need to. So the first one is it's actually not available in Europe, so I'm probably not going to apply this. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Bronzer. So beautiful, feels and looks like a luxury bronzer. I don't know how they've done it, but it's amazing. And I did want to mention these new MAC bronzers. I think they're really lovely. I prefer lightweight powder bronzers, ones that are really natural looking, and they definitely tick the boxes. Now, there are actually two cream bronzers that I want to talk about, and I'm going to apply both of them because why not? Both from the opposite ends of the price scale. So we've got the Dior Forever Skin bronzing stick. So my other favorite is this one from Morphe. This is the Morphe Cheek Thrills Bronze and Tone Duo. Whoa, so gorgeous. This is in the shade Maui Surf, creamiest, most beautiful bronzer. Now, people have been coming to my comment section saying, I've heard that the bronzer from Morphe doesn't last. I don't have that experience at all, like literally not at all. These last beautifully on me. If you are struggling with longevity, go in with the powder first and then top it with the cream because it just gives the cream something to grip to. That's Maui Surf and it's just beyond beautiful. While we are talking Morphe, I want to mention these dual-ended brushes that they brought out this year. Whoa. These are incredible. Now, I have some of the original Morphe line, but these dual-ended ones just feel and perform so differently to the originals in a good way. I mean, the originals are good, but these are insanely good. They feel like high-end luxury brushes. We're going to use this brush for the cream bronzer. So this is the Morphe M240. And look at this end. You see how it's just slightly angled? It's perfect for cream bronzer. It's perfect for cream blush as well. I'm not going to use the powder today. I'm just going to use the cream. Going with Morphe over here, and it literally just hugs the cheek. These are the most effortless cream bronzers, and I'm shocked that people are saying that they don't last on their face. I am really surprised because they just last so well on me. See how easy that was? And that will last all day on me. But we'll do a half and half because I'm cheating and I can't choose between these two. But you know what? These both give me something different, these bronzers that I'm choosing. I've just been using this Morphe bronzer every day. It's my go-to everyday cream bronzer. Now, this one from Dior is definitely different. My gosh, this is absolutely just beautiful. It really, really is. Now, pricey and fragranced as well. Although the fragrance isn't strong with this at all. In fact, I can barely smell it. I have the Dior in the shade 03 Light Medium. This bronzer is different to my other cream bronzers. So this is definitely, I would say, well, it's very pigmented, as you can see. Let's use a different brush, BK Beauty A507. So I always feel comfortable going in straight on the face with this. It's so easy. Now, this isn't a glowy bronzer. I would say that this gives a beautiful natural finish. And this, I don't think it is, but it feels a little bit like a cream to powder formula. So I think if you are scared of creams and you prefer powders, but you would love to dip into creams, this would be perfect. Now, again, it's expensive, but I do think it's worth it. Once it sets down, it's not going anywhere, and it has a bit more of a powdery formula. Yeah, it's so flattering. So here's the Morphe, here's the Dior, and I love them both. They just both give me something different, and I love that about these two. So yeah, both fantastic bronzers. I couldn't choose between them, so I've cheated. Sorry, Rhoda. I hope you cheated a little bit now because that'll make me feel better. Blush, trying to choose a favourite blush from 2026 is such an impossible task, but I'm going to say that my most favourite blush that has got me the most excited this year has been a recent one, and it's actually this one from Fenty. This is the Shake and Play Buildable Liquid Blush. I wasn't even going to get this, honestly, and I'm so glad that I did. So you shake it. Now, the reason that you shake it is, I guess it is to mix up that product, but the main reason is to load up this applicator with product. Now, I have this in the shade Wild Berry Whip, and this is so pigmented, so pigmented. I know that you're probably sick of me talking about this now. This shade looks so scary, but it's not at all. Now, although I love this blush, there's another blush that has literally captured my heart, and it's one from Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in one of the new shades, Dragonfruit. I think this might be limited edition. I mean, it's just beautiful. So what I'm going to do is use both of them because I'm annoying like that. I'm going to use Fenty first, and then I'm going to top it with Dragonfruit. I have no idea what that's going to look like, but we're going to see together. Now there's Dragonfruit, and it's just a really soft mauve colour. And over here is Wild Berry Whip from Fenty. Now, this is, I would call this a satin blush, and I would say that this one is natural. I'm going to apply the Fenty with my usual BK Beauty 109 brush. I'm going to take the applicator and just dot, maybe a bit bigger than that. We're probably going to look like we've got a lot of blush blindness today. Yeah, because I'm putting 2 on, but I don't care. I don't care. See how easy that blends out? Do not worry about these blushes. And yeah, the only thing with these Fenty blushes is the colours that are currently out. So I think there's 5. There's no other one that I really feel like I want. Because I did go back to pick up another, but no, there's nothing really. So I'm keeping this kind of light because I know I'm going in with the Dior. By the way, there is a strong fragrance from that Dior blush. Don't know why they need to put a ton of fragrance into everything. Well, I think I do know why. Because so that people cannot produce counterfeits. Apparently, that's why. Build it up a little bit more. Yeah, you can go all out intense with this blush if you want. It really is up to you. I forgot to say that I'd already prepped my face today and that I didn't have any primers because I don't really use primers, to be honest. So I'm keeping that blush nice and natural because I'm going in with this and we don't want to look too crazy. I'm going to use my Morphe M240 for this. So I'm going to use the fluffier side this time. Just going to brush over the Fenty. Just so pretty. So I think this shade is limited edition. What am I going to do now? I'm going to have to buy another one of these because it's been a long time since I've fallen so hard for a powder blush. I'm going to switch over to the Morphe M160 powder brush. This blush is so soft and so pretty and just effortlessly applies. So yeah, despite these two looking super pigmented, you can definitely tone them down and have them looking really soft and pretty. I love the finish of them. I love how long lasting both of these are. Love them, love them. So the eyes has caused me a little bit of stress. I'm definitely not the type of person that goes out and buys every single palette. If you want really good palette reviews, Rhoda, she's amazing. She's so good. If you want reviews of one and done eyeshadows, you come to me. I love them. I wear one and done eyeshadows on a daily basis, whether it's creams, liquids. And I have a few palettes that I have enjoyed that have been released this year. 2 that spring to mind are the Natasha Denona Quads, the Luxe Glam Compacts. I have this in the shade Rosy. I really enjoy this. I will only use it if I'm going somewhere. I don't use palettes on a daily basis. And I finally got the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes original palette. I didn't get it when it was first released, but I got it. I've been really happy with it. I know I like it because I reach for it if I'm going somewhere. if I'm going out for a meal, if I'm going somewhere where it requires a little bit more effort, I will choose this. And I might use a little bit of this today. But for me, it was an absolute no-brainer what I was going to choose as my favourite of 2026 so far, because I use these almost on a daily basis, and it's these MAC multi-sculpt liquid products. These can be used on the eyes or all over the face. And let me tell you, they work so well on the face, genuinely. So 3 shades here. I'll just show you them all, shall I? By the way, there's nothing that I'm sharing today that was gifted to me. Not at all. So here at the side, we've got Buffed Up. In the middle, we've got Cool Spice. And over here, we have Stone. I love these. Cool Spice has definitely become my literal go-to shade. So I'm going to go in with that, I think, today. These are effortless, literally. So I think we will apply it with a MAC brush. This is the 217. It's all fading now because I've had this brush a long time. So I might use the MAC 217, but this is the best brush for one and done eyeshadows. It's the Real Techniques base shadow brush. It's just so good. Now, I've not prepped my eyelids. I'm pretty sure that these have a built-in primer with them. So I'm just gonna coat the eyelid. And these are pretty liquidy. So if you like the Armani, you'll notice that these are a little bit different because these are more liquidy, more lightweight feeling. Look at that. I mean, what did I even do then? I always laugh because it's like I pretend to blend these. So because I've got deep set eyes, I just like to bring it up above onto the brow bone a bit. One thing I would say to you is to don't just let it sit around, because as with any kind of liquid product, they do dry down. And once they dry down, they are down. They ain't moving. If I didn't say already, these are matte eyeshadows, which is a bit of a change for me. In 2026, I've been exploring matte eyeshadows way more than I used to. I was always a shimmery fan. You know what I'm saying. But I've been really enjoying matte eyeshadows lately. I guess we all go through phases, don't we? I still love my shimmer. You will never take my shimmer away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm just going to take a little bit of Stone and I'm going to pop that under the lash line. These are honestly fantastic. So if you don't like doing eyeshadow, if you can't do eyeshadow, these are ridiculously easy because they literally do the blending themselves and they last all day. I mean, look, once they dry down, they ain't shifting. And that's why I say to you, just be a little bit quicker when you're working with them, because once they set down, there's no budging them. So good. And they've made my life so much easier. Now, as I mentioned, you can actually use eyeshadows over these MAC shadows. So I'm going to take a little bit of this shimmer here and I'm just going to pop it over the MAC. If you like your sparkles, you can definitely use them with these MAC shadows. I'm going to just bring a little bit of this deeper shimmery shade with my Sigma E06. I'm going to bring it on the lash line. We may as well bring a bit of this under the lash line. I'll use my BK Beauty N12 for this. So sorry for sneaking those in together, but I really have used both of these so much. Yeah, don't you be afraid to mix up your liquid shadows with your powder matte eyeshadows because they can work really nicely together. Mascara, I didn't have to think for even a single second about it. It's this one from Maybelline. It's the new Maybelline Sky High Sky Tubes Mascara. Whoa, this is amazing. This has become my most favorite mascara of all time. And I love it so much that I bought a second tube because I'm almost running out of this. Yeah, so I've had it since April. Yeah, I've still got a little bit left. I haven't been in a position in a long time where I have used up a whole mascara in such a short period of time, but this is amazing. And the funny thing about this is it was a grower for me. I didn't even like it that much at first. So it is a fast drying mascara. So you have to be a little fast in your application. But I just go in right at the base with this one. Usually I coat the tips, but I like to go in at the base. I just find this gives me such good length. Now, it doesn't give me a whole lot of volume, granted, but I don't really have volume in my lashes anyway. But if you've never tried a tubing mascara, you must. They really are so good. They're the next best thing to a waterproof mascara. Not only is this my everyday mascara, it is my going out mascara. Whatever I'm doing, I'm wearing this. This mascara is one of the reasons that I don't do first impressions, because if I'd have just done a first impression on this mascara, I would have hated it. I didn't really rate it at all until I'd say maybe the third or fourth time, and then it got going. And this is the best mascara I've ever had in my whole life. And I will honestly tell you that hand on my heart. And obviously, with it being a tubing mascara, it stays there all day. I don't get any budging with this whatsoever. And it's, I think one of the main reasons I love it is how easy it is to remove. Warm water or water, hold it, couple of seconds, it will slide right off. Never had a mascara like it. So one product that has been a massive favourite for me so far this year has been my very first customised Hourglass quad. I am not that person who buys every single Hourglass palette. I have one other one, but this quad that I customised has become such a staple in my routine. And my two favourite shades from here are this finishing powder, which can be bought on its own. This is in the shade Diffused Light, and this highlight. So amazing. It's the strobe powder in Celestial Strobe Light. So we're going to use those two on the face today. I'm not the biggest powder fan, to be honest with you. I'm going to go in with this finishing powder first, and I'm just going to take it up on a Real Techniques Ultimate Powder Brush. This is Unreal. And this finishing powder, oh my gosh, it literally is just a filter for the skin. Honestly. And I'm going to take this powder, I'm going to take a Morphe brush. This is the other end of my M160. I literally get so many compliments when I wear this highlighter. And it's funny because I've had such a break from highlighter in definitely the last 12 months just because of my rosacea. But I'm back on it now. You can build the intensity of that up as much as you want. But obviously, the more intense you go, the more you are going to emphasize your texture. And because we're human beings, we have texture on our faces. So yeah, let's build that up, because why not? Just going to take a Refa 26 brush and go into that highlight again and just bring some here. Shall we talk about lips? So I've been really loving these gel glide lip liners from Catrice. They are absolutely lovely, so long lasting. There's no high-end lip liners I want to talk about really. This one from Essence. These are the Pout Line Soft Glide lip pencils. These are so good, and you know what? They cost €1. If you can believe that. One of my favorite products is this, the L'Oreal Blur Filler Blurring Lip Contour. This is a dupe for the Road. You get more products than the Road, and these, I like it better. I do, I like it better. But we're going to go in with this one from Essence. This is in the shade Bare Affair. It's important to note that this isn't a no-budge lip liner, so it doesn't fully set down. I just love the creaminess of it. These lip pencils, insane. €1. I mean, I don't understand how the price is so low, but I'm not complaining. These are creamy, easy to apply. I keep one in my makeup room and I have one in my car as well. Love them. Now, choosing a favorite lipstick. Again, like choosing a favorite child, and almost impossible for me, these Maybelline Lifted Gels. Oh wow, these are lip oils, and this shade, Strawberry Shake, now you twist it up, it will distribute an amount of product. And oh, it's so beautiful, my gosh. I could eat this, literally. So let me pop a bit of this on. This is my everyday go-to shade right now. However, I do want to say I'm using these all the time. These are from Dior. These are my favorite actual lipstick at the moment. These are the Glass Shine lipsticks, and I will insert a little bit of footage of me applying one of these now, because I just adore it. But I'm going with the Maybelline today. Now, the packaging leaves a lot to be desired. I think it's not the best, but the actual product, it's the most long-lasting lip oil I've ever had, but it's the most comfortable and the most tasty as well. I know you're not supposed to eat them. I don't go around eating my lip oil, but it just tastes insanely beautiful. So good. Like, so good. Okay, we're almost wrapping up here. I usually do my setting spray before powder, but for some reason today I forgot. I forgot. So there's a couple of setting sprays that I've really enjoyed this year. In fact, there's three that I really, really like. This one from Milani, the Make It Last Moisture Boost Setting Spray. This is good for if you want to have a bit more of a dewy complexion. Now, I have been loving this one from Dior. I have been really enjoying this. This is a refresher. It's a makeup melter in a good way, melts everything together, and it definitely helps with longevity. Really enjoy this. But I honestly found a fixing spray this year that is insane. And it's this one from number 7. It's from their Pro Artist range. This is the Finishing Touch Fixing Spray. This is amazing at keeping your makeup in place. It will set it there all day long. So if I'm going somewhere special, if I need my makeup to stick to my face, it's this. But it's not a horrible hairspray type fixing spray. And actually, when I first reviewed this, one of my beautiful viewers, Janet, she went out and purchased this. And her original favourite, like me, was this one, the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And she said that this has outperformed her Charlotte Tilbury. So that's saying something. But actually, I do love both of these. So yeah, both great finds. I did just want to mention some lipsticks that I forgot to give an honourable mention to. It's these ones from MAC, the Powder Kiss Hazy lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I think I have 8 of these now, and I love them. I'm not a matte lipstick fan, but these are so balmy and comfortable. Unbelievable, honestly. I got too excited about the Maybelline, didn't I? That's why I didn't tell you about them. So that is the full face of my 2026 favorites so far. I did just want to say that obviously there are so many other products that I love that were released in 2026, but the whole point of today was that I challenged myself and that Rhoda challenged herself to pick a favorite from each category, but you know, there was no way we couldn't do it without giving a lot of honorable mentions. And I did cheat a couple of times by using 2 products. Honestly, if I could put every single favorite from 2026 on my face at once, I actually would. I would do that. And obviously, I wanted to say a massive thank you to Rhoda for doing this collaboration with me. Again, if you do not subscribe to her, I think you are missing out. I know you would fall in love with her. She's absolutely beautiful in every which way. She's genuine, honest, she's authentic. She would never not tell you the truth about something. You are missing out if you are not following her. So please go and tell her that I sent you there, and just make sure that you enjoy who she is, because honestly, I think that people like Rhoda, people like my friends, Clara and Jen, it's so hard to find people online that you truly trust, but I can guarantee you will truly trust and love all of those people because they're just incredible human beings. They really are. So please do let me know, what are your 2026 favorites so far? I would love to hear all about them. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I so appreciate you being here with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, take care and bye for now.